come to a regular Russian market with me. So first you can notice babushkas selling stuff before the market begins. You can see a bus stop in front of you. Russian public transport is amazing and you can get from any point A to any point B by public transport. Majority of Russians get their produce at markets like this. So here you can see dairy. So each little shop has their own section. Here's dairy, here is meat, sausages and stuff like that. And then you'll see there is fish, some fruits and veggies, and honey. And we actually have Armenian section at the market. I feel like they always have good and tasty fruits. I had to buy some beets for this Russian селедка под шубой salad. I guess you can say it's kind of like American farmer markets, but the difference is that American markets usually only open on a weekend, and Russian markets like this, they open every single day. And I decided to get some berries for my baby. And I'm not gonna lie, these ones ended up being a little bit sour. And every time I get them in America, they pretty sweet. So I'm not sure if that's because in Russia they are more natural, but actually in America they are more tasty. Maybe I just got a wrong bucket. But yeah. And so again, majority of Russians prefer to buy produce in places like this. So if you need to get apples, bananas, veggies, fruits, you go to a market. You don't buy this stuff in a supermarket. Supermarket is for trash food. If you want chocolate, candies, chips, just any bad stuff for you, you can get at the supermarket. And now we're gonna go inside of the market. As you can see, they actually sell some bikes, electric bikes. And we're gonna go in. There you can find fresh eggs, fresh milk, fresh honey, fresh fruits, veggies, anything you need. Everything is pretty affordable. And you can even talk the price down if you want. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you can always try. And it actually smelled so good outside, so I decided to go into this little Russian bakery. I thought that I'm gonna get little pirozhok with potatoes, but then I saw two little flies on the screen and I changed my mind because I saw too many videos on TikTok about flying eggs. So I looked at everything and I just left. I know flies are just part of the life, especially at markets, big markets like this. but I'm not playing with flies and their eggs, so I'm just gonna go. And as you can see, they even sell some clothes here, some shoes. And this is another part of the market. There are some candies and cookies, which I'm gonna go back to. There are more clothes, some slippers. I don't know if anyone even buys things like this anymore outside on the streets when you can just buy it online, but I guess maybe older generations still do. And here we have babushkas selling stuff probably from their garden. So we have some apples, some berries. And I needed to get some fish, селедка, for the salad. So I actually quite loved the design here and all the art on the walls. You know, I don't know why there is no селедка in USA. I think it's called Courage. I don't know. But like you can't find the same селедка in USA that they sell in Russia. And for this magical salad that I'll post a receipt at some point, you need селедка like this. So now I'm just gonna go back to candies and cookies area, and I'm gonna get some cookies, and then I'm gonna go home. And here we go. As you can see, there's so many different things. I decided to get this old Russian cookies, oreshki, which is these cookies that look like nuts, but I don't know, they used to be so good when I was a baby, when I was a kid, but now they aren't that good anymore. I also decided to try these soft ones for my baby. And yeah, I don't know if my bad taste, whatever you call them, changed or what's going on. I just feel like cookies in Russia used to be so good and fresh, and now everything just tastes kind of old. I mean, not everything. If you're lucky one, you can find good ones, but I don't know. I also got pomadka, which is this Russian candies with white chocolate. And here is the bread department, and the bread in Russia still tastes amazing. My parents actually bake their own bread, but yeah, I guess I'm done with shopping, and now I'm gonna go back home. It starts getting colder in Russia, So as you can see, leaves are falling down already. I was so excited to come to Russia when it's warm, but I guess I got a little bit too late. So, but it's still beautiful, and Russia during the autumn is beautiful. So thank you.